always wondered about Matthew 7:7, and it says, let me read it for you. I wrote it down just in case turning of the pages in the Bible and it's too nervous. Okay. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened to you.
Yes, amen.
Now for a long time I battled because I'm asking, I'm knocking, I'm seeking, but I'm not finding. And then I read a story about a persistent widow that just never stopped. But before I get to her, God kind of showed me that you need to be persistent.
Yes, amen.
Seeking once, knocking twice. Yes, God will answer that. Sometimes you need to be persistent.
Yes.
I'm going to read for us Hebrews 11:7. Verse 7. By faith, Noah, when warned about things not yet seen, in holy fear, built an ark to save his family. Verse 8. By faith, Abraham, when called to go to a place he would later receive as his inheritance, obeyed and went, even though he did not know where he was going. Verse 30. By faith, the walls of Jericho fell after the army had marched around them for 7 days. Now we can see that these people walked by faith, but they also were persistent. They were persistent in seeking God. They were persistent in listening. They were persistent. Let's look at Noah in Genesis 6:9, verse 9. If you want to turn there. Sorry, I didn't give you a chance earlier. Genesis 6:9 talks about when God called down and he said, are you ready? It says, this is the account of Noah and his family. Noah was a righteous man, blameless among the people of his time, and he walked faithfully with God. I thought of Noah because Noah was 600 years old, or died almost 600 years old, when God first called him for his big calling to build the ark. I'm sure you all know the story. And everyone around Noah was wicked. They were, not blameless in front of God. They did all kinds of things that was not of God. So much so that God destroyed everything, all the animals, or everyone, with the flood. And for me, Noah walked blamelessly for 600 years. He sought God. And only after that time, God called him.
That's right.
And he said, I have this work for you. Now, okay, we don't live for 600 years. About 80, we start struggling. So imagine Noah. He's 600 years old. The bones in his body, 600 years old. He built an ark. It was 135 meters long, 23 meters wide, and 14 meters high. A 600-year-old man. Being persistent, living in a world of wickedness. And God says, I want an ark. Are we persistent enough to build that ark? Are we faithful enough? Will we obey God when He says to us, build that ark? You can do it. Build that ark for me. It's 155 meters long. Have you ever ran a race? I'm sure in primary school we all had the opportunity to run 100 meters. Or add another 35 meters to that. I mean, just imagine how impossible it kind of had to feel for Noah to be, to take on this task. Remember, he didn't get people helping him or lifting him up. No, people mocked him. People laughed at him. People said, where's the rain? There's no rain. What are you doing? And he stayed faithful. He stayed persistent in the Word of God. Let's continue. Abraham, actually more known as Abram, where in Genesis 12:1, where But God calls you, and you know the story of Abraham and everything he had to go through. But he was persistent. God said to him, pack your things and go.
Yes.
He didn't say, but God, where would I go? He said, okay, I'm going. And he just went. And he got the fruits of being persistent. And like Pastor R said earlier, I didn't think it was by coincidence that God is reminding us of our purpose and our destiny with this message today. We need to be persistent in seeking God, like the widow in Luke 18. Let me read it for you guys. Luke 18, turn there. Luke 18, verse 7 and verse 8. Oh, I'm actually going to read the whole from 1 to 8. Oh, anyone else read it? 18. Luke 18 is 1 to 8. You have it? Zanny, you can read for us, please.
18, 1 to 8.
Yes, please.
At that time the disciples came to Jesus and asked, who then is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? He called a little child to him and placed the child among them. 18.
18, no. Parable of the persistent widow.
Oh my, sorry people. Luke 18, I'm sorry. Luke 18. I'm sorry. I mean, that's you now.
I'm so nervous, I didn't know.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Okay, it's Luke 18. Sorry, people. Then Jesus told the disciples a parable to show them that they should always pray and not give up. He said, in a certain town there was a judge who neither feared God nor cared what people thought. And there was a widow in that town who kept coming to him with a plea, grant me justice against my adversary. For some time he refused. But finally he said to himself, even though I don't fear God or care what people think, yet because this widow keeps bothering me, I will see that she gets justice so that she won't eventually come and attack me. And the Lord said, listen to what the unjust judge says, and will not God bring about justice for the chosen ones who cry out to him day and night, and will keep putting them off. I tell you, he will see that they get justice and quickly. However, when the Son of Man comes, he will find faith on the earth.
Okay, thanks, Annie. Now, this parable of the widow, Jesus told people so that they must know that they mustn't stop.
Yeah.
They mustn't stop. Whether it's praying, seeking, knocking. And as verse 7 and 8 said, I'm going to read it again. And will not God bring about justice?
Yes.
And in that word justice, I believe we put in financial release, life, healing,
Yes.
answers, anything in your life that you're seeking. I believe you can put it in there. Will not God bring about health? Will not God bring about answers for those that seek Him day and night? Day and night. And then it says, I tell you, He will see that they get justice. He will see that they get help. He will see that they get their answers. God will answer us, and quickly. However, when the Son of Man comes, will He find faith on earth? Will He find us being faithful to Him? Will we be persistent to Him like Noah, like Abraham, like the army of Israel that marched around Jericho for 7 days? I think they got tired, they got weary, but God said, yes, I will. I will answer you. I will be with you, and I will put you through. Just be persistent in seeking me, seeking my word. So today, I want to tell you to seek God every second, every day. Seek Him with all your heart. Seek Him persistently. And He won't let you down. He won't let you down.